So I had a dream years ago, and the Lord just reminded me of it. I was in a pickup truck, and usually in dreams I'm in a pickup truck. But I wasn't driving. I was with this man who, at the time, I was on a construction site working in the natural, and he was my electrical foreman, and he was driving the pickup truck. And I thought, that's really weird, because he's married and everything, right? So you're like thinking all these things. But we went through a toll plaza, and he paid the toll. And I knew in the spirit, because he was my electrical foreman, that it was really Jesus, and that he had authority over power, over energy. And I really feel like the Lord's saying, you've been feeling weird because he's changing the vehicle that you usually are dreaming that you're in. Some of you have been on bicycles, and it's time to go to a motorized vehicle. Some of you have been in pickup trucks, and it's time to go to the next size vehicle. And some of that's a little weird. Like with a pickup truck, you can throw everything in the back, you can help people, you can do all this stuff. But when you go to luxury vehicle next, it's kind of a weird change because you can't just throw everything in the back seat. You can't abuse that truck, that car, as you do the pickup truck. It's a different vehicle. So I feel like the Lord's saying he's stretching you to go to the next level. And for some of you, you're jumping levels, and that's really exponential growth that you're in. To get to that place, I mean, think about it. If you jump from a bicycle to a jumbo jet, you'd have to learn some things, right? We'd have to learn how to use the vehicle. There's some stretching going on. So I just feel like the Lord's saying the next vehicle is right there. That's your next provision. But with it comes a manual. It comes learning. You know, you have to figure out all the buttons and the way things work. And you have to drive a little differently and use it a little differently.
And then I hear the words that there's also, when that new vehicle, which is a vehicle of ministry, it's a vehicle of purpose, it's a vehicle that carries anointing, that when she used the illustration, you just don't throw stuff in the back of it like it was a pickup truck. There's different level of honor that's coming, of how we treat, how we handle what it is that God's putting in our hands. There's going to be quite a few of you that in the next, in this month, in the month of January, you're going to be offered a mantle to put on. And with that mantle, it doesn't mean that you don't have what it takes to put that mantle on. A mantle is like a garment. It could be like a new sword, a shield. In other words, something is offered to you, and as it's offered to you, you're given what is needed to pick it up and take it. In other words, you're not offered something that you don't have the ability or the goods or the anointing to walk in it. So hear me carefully. In this month, you're going to be offered that. You're going to be challenged to take hold and step up into that new vehicle, into that new place. And always when that happens, at least in my life, it never seems to be at a convenient time. It never seems to fit maybe the season. In other words, it seems almost, what's the right word? Not out of order. It's actually in order. But you usually feel like saying, now? Now's the time? And now is the time. Because you have everything that you need. You've been given all that it is that you need. There really is something to the phrase of Daddy says, you're not going to pay for it. It's already been paid for. It has a whole lot to do even with the declarations and the things that Brittany said.